大家好 ，Hello everybody，我是 Dr. Lo，I am Dr. Lo。今天 ，OK，today 我们学 ，we will learn 汉字。汉字 ，it means Chinese character. So why Chinese characters is called 汉字 ？Okay, maybe you have heard about this. Okay, so actually in the 中国 China, okay, there are the main ethnic and the minorities. So the main ethnic is just one. It is, we call it as Han people. Han people means Han 人. 90% and above. Okay, the citizen or the population in the China, they are Han 人. Okay, after the 90%, the 10%, they are the minorities. Okay, so the 华语 that you are learning actually is created by Han 人. So in China, if anyone go to China to learn a Chinese language, they will tell you, 你学汉语, you are learning 汉语. Okay, but you see, now you are learning Mandarin. We never tell you that you are learning 汉语. We say you are learning 华语. And now this is Mandarin 3, 华语3. So student, you need to understand that in the China, because they are their language. Okay, so they will call this is a Hanyu, the language for the Han people. But when we learn Mandarin, we are not considered, okay, or the recognized as a Han 人. Okay, even though like 老师 is a 华人, there are many more 华人 in the world that they are no more, they are not the 中国人. Okay, so basically learning the Chinese language in China, 中国, you are learning Hanyu. And learning the Chinese language outside of China, okay, outside of China, you are learning the language for the Chinese people, the general Chinese people. So 华人 as a Chinese people and the 华语 as a Chinese language. Okay, and so now the characters, these are of course originated by the Han 人. So the name is 汉字. Okay, last hope you have this background so that you understand that. Okay, when people say 汉字, you know. All right, 好的. So if possible, one time you can remember how to say, I know how to read Chinese characters. Then you will say, 我会. 会 means pandai, you are able to. 我会读 read 汉字. Okay, you can read the 汉字. For example, the first one in front of you, this is 买车. So when you can read that, you will say 我会读 du, second tone, 汉字. And later on, when you check with the QR code, all right, okay, in the textbook, and you know how to write the 买, how to write the 车, then you can tell people 我会写 writing, 我会写汉字. I know to write the Chinese characters. Okay, 好的. So 今天 you see, we are going to cover 70 phrases in a Chinese characters. Means that they are not in the pinyin. Okay, but however, to help you, 老师 has already attached, okay, the pinyin here and also the meaning here. Okay, so now 老师 will start, and after 老师 has taught you a few, 老师 will get you to explain. All right, okay, 老师 may still show you the meaning, but you need to tell 老师 how to recognize that if you do not have the help from the pinyin or the meaning. Okay, first one. Okay, so you see, this is 买车, beli kereta or buying a car. So you see, this 买 actually, okay, you can see the small shells. Okay, these two small things you call small shells, and this big thing is a big shell. So actually, this big shell and the small shells, you can imagine them as money. The small money and the big money. And so you have this money, and what you do, you go to buy a car. And how do you know this is a car? Actually, you see, this image is in the vertical shape. All right, but if you turn it down to make it horizontal, so you see, this is like a car. Okay, so the front part, this is the front of the car, the middle of the car, and the bonnet, the end of the car. Okay, so 老师 hope everybody will know. If 老师 cover the pinyin, you can recognize this is my 车. Okay, 好的. Let us go for the next. Okay, for the 2 and 3. Okay, 2, the bottom part. This is called sin. Sin means hati. Okay, all right. So normally when you have this partner, you are thinking, or you are missing, rindu, missing somebody. Okay, so here actually you need to remember by heart other parts. The whole thing is 怎么 bagaimana. So when you want to say, when you say 怎么, you are thinking what to do. So you use your heart to think. Okay, so remember, when you use your heart to think, you are thinking of how, 怎么. Okay, 好的. Go for the next. Okay, look at this. This is 公斤. 公斤. Okay, there is one thing. 老师 hope you can accept that. This is a second character, right? It looks like the weighing scale. You know, the weighing scale used in the olden China. Okay, you will hold one thing, and then there is a plate, and you put things on the plate, and then you will measure how heavy is it. So you just imagine this is the second character. It looks like a weighing machine, not machine, weighing scale to weigh something. Okay, so this one, it represents 公斤 kilogram. So when you weigh, you know how many grams or how many kilograms. Okay, 好的. Now come to number 4. Number 4, this is 小时. Okay, in a level 1, you have learned this 小. 小 you recognize with the small wings. You see, the wing is smaller, so 小. If you see the big wings like that, that is 大. So now this you put down, so 小. Okay, and then 老师 want to tell you, this is the radical of sun. Okay, 老师 would like to explain a little on the radical. Okay, so radical is a part that not only you find in one character, but you may also find in many other characters, the same radical. So this one, originally, this is a big, wider sun. Okay, I'll show you later. Okay, so this big sun individually, when it stands alone, this is in a big shape, white one. Okay, but when we want to make it as a radical, to combine with another part, to form another character, so this become, we call it radical. Okay, so this is a radical of sun, and you will find many other radicals. For example, radical of the water, radical of the gold, which represent money, radical of people, radical of a lady. Okay, there are so many radical of animal, radical of the plants. Okay, you'll see quite a number here. 老师 will show you later. Okay, 好的. So now 老师 will tell you. So what is this? This is actually 小时. 小时 means hour. For example, 1小时, 2小时. So why 小时? Okay, this is or timing. This relates to the sun. 为什么? Why? You should know that all these characters, they were formed in an ancient time. Okay, actually you should feel a little proud that actually Chinese characters is what we can say one of the only Chinese the writings that it can be remained since 3,000 years ago. Okay, there are many civilizations they could not maintain For example, like Egyptian language, okay, the writings now becomes like a history, okay, all right. But for the Chinese characters, they are still in use, okay. So this is something like very proud. You are learning something which are very valuable actually. Okay, so the concept why they form this 小时, okay, relate to the sun, because for example, you are now traveling, okay, at the 12 o'clock, okay, so the sun is on top of your head, right? And then you estimate you arrive, okay, someplace. She would like to ask you, how long will you take, or how many hours will you take? Then you will say, I will tell you. So when you arrive, you look at the sun. Oh, it's already 30 degrees from your top. So you tell, oh, it's after 2 hours. So you tell 老师2小时. I took 2 hours. So that's why, remember, when you see the sun radical, many of the phrases, they are related to timing. Okay, so 小时 with the small wings, with the sun. Okay, 好的. Now come to this. Okay, 多久? 多久? Okay, 多 you see, the upper part and the lower part, they are similar. Although they are not exactly the same. The top one is smaller, the bottom one is bigger. Okay, but the shape is the same. So actually, this is duplicating, means that originally this is 多. 多 means a lot, banyak. Okay, but you remember, 多, when you add with a 少, which you have learned in the level 2, 多少, it becomes how many? How long? Berapa? It becomes berapa. So here you remember, 多 when combined with the next second character, 多久, the explanation is berapa lama. Okay. So 老师 would like to say, 多 sometimes it is banyak. Like level 2 you learn 多写, 多看, 多读, or 多what. Itu banyakkan apa. You do more in what. Okay, but another meaning 多 here is not banyakkan, but it becomes berapa. How many, how much, how long. Okay, so this is 多久. All right. Okay, let us proceed with another 2. So here, as Lao Shi told you just now, you should know this will relate to time, because you see Lao Shi circle in the orange, this is the radical of sun. Okay, so this is 时. Earlier, you also learned that 时. So this is 时候. And everybody, you need to know 什么. You have learned this in level 2, 华语2. Okay, 什么 means what. And add with the 时候, the time. What time? It means when. Okay, 什么时候? And the 7, again, you see, you have the 时候. Okay, 好的. And then remember the first character with a dot. This is 的. Okay, so dot 的时候 means that you need to add something. So in the level 1, you learn about 有空的时候. Okay, so 的时候 is semasa, also relate to the timing. Semasa ada masa lapang. And in the level 2, you have learned about 吃饭, eating. So you can put here 吃饭的时候 means when you are eating. Okay, 好的. So 老师 will proceed to the number 10, and then 老师 will check if you have remembered some of them. Okay, let us proceed. Okay, so here 老师 is showing you something relates with the sickness. Okay, so here the first one is 生病. Okay, sick, jatuh sakit. All right, so the first one, you can imagine this is like somebody who is standing. Okay, who is standing straight. Okay, The upper part is a head and a body. Okay, so these people, and then what happened? You see, it looks like he or she is admitted to the ward. Why? Here, 老师 okay, 老师 circle this spot. Okay, it looks like a ward setting. If you are admitted before, you know that. Okay, there are all these are oxygen equipment or many other things, the glucose. Okay, all the setting for a patient. Okay, and then all right, this is the thing that they put here, they hang here. And what is this? This looks like a bed. So people lie down here. Okay, and the next to him or her is all the hospital setting or the ward setting. Okay, so this is a verb. Kata kerja. These people fall sick. So 生病. How about the number 9? You also see the 病, isn't it? The same character. Okay, but then you see another character. This is 人. So this 人 you should recognize, okay, because this is a level 1, okay, syllabus. These people is walking. Okay, so 人, when you see somebody is walking, so you know this representing people. So 病人, so means that this is a patient. So you need to know if exam time, come to the exam, if you say pesakit, you need to find the image with the somebody who is walking. Okay, but with a word setting also. Okay, if you give you jatuh sakit, okay, fall sick, then you need to find the first one, the people, and then fall sick. Okay, 好吗? All right, so after this, okay, we'll look at 2 more. Okay, 好. So this actually is a 医生. Okay, 生, just now 老师 told you, it looks like a people. Okay, and then this 医, okay, imagine this is like a consultation room. Consultation room. The doctor is inside. Okay, so you go to see the doctor. So this is the image of doctor, 医生, 医生. Okay, and 11. Okay, we add another character. You'll see 老师 put here the left hand side. Actually, this is the hand. Okay, the hand. And then the one 老师 circle in red, this actually originally, okay, this is the eye, mata. So when your hand, you put like that. Okay, besides your eye, what is this? You are looking. So when you look, why you need to do that? Because the sunlight may be very too bright, too strong. So you want to cover your eye so that you can see. All right. Okay. So 好. So this is 看医生. Okay. 好的. So now we are done with the set 1. Okay. 好的. So 美老师 know. Any volunteer want to try? 有吗? Can 老师 get one somebody to say 老师我要.
老师我要
Okay, 美老师用 your number.
number 15.
Okay, 15号，很好。来，may you tell 老师 Okay. Easiest, first one. Okay, how do you explain this? What is this first? What is this?
买
You have to say the whole thing first, the whole phrase.
买吃
Okay,
买
how?
吃
Okay, then how do you explain to people? How do you know this is my chair?
Because the first character, there's the small shell and the big shell, which kind of equals to money.
很好. Then, with the money?
And then the next character, when you draw it, it looks like a car. The front looks like a hood. The middle looks like the middle of the car, and then the back looks like the back of the car. But you need to change it to upright to make the character.
Do you think you accept this really looks like a car? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, 很好. So you are using the shells as a money to buy a car. 很好.
Yes.
Very good. May 老师 get second person? Okay. One more person, please. OK，来。OK，老师 said if 5 seconds no people, volunteer 班长 give a number.
Number 25.
OK，好 25. OK, can you tell 老师 about this? Number 8.
对，老师。Number 8.
Yes. You read out first. What is that?
Number 8 is 生病。
好，生病。Okay, how to know? If 老师 do not show you any pinyin, how do you know this 生病?
So for the first character means people.
Okay, people.
And for the second character, there is word setting, and then the down character looks like someone lying on the bed.
Because he or she is
sick.
生病. Okay, so means that these people fell sick. Okay, the next one, number 9.
So for number 9, it is the same character as the second character, number 8.
Yeah, so you just say this is pink. This is pink. Okay, same with the number 8. Okay, but the next character.
But there is the second character which is equally people walking.
Yeah. So main thing, you need to recognize the number 8. This is the verb. When we say jatuh sakit, you know to choose the 8. When we say patient, you know to choose the 9. 可以吗?
Yes.
Okay.
可以，老师。
很好. All right, students. So we are done with the set 1. Okay.